100 super functional English words that will help you speak English fluently. And you should be able to build sentences with basic words in English. You only need to know these 100 words to begin speaking English swiftly. Linking are called connectors, and they are the glue of fluent speech. Without them, you sound robotic. Hi everyone, my name is Shalima and welcome back to my another session of learning English. So before we dive in, I want you to pause for a moment. Yes, right now. Because this video might change how you think about speaking English. The reason you are not fluent isn't because you don't know thousands of fancy words. It's because your mind sees 10,000 words at once and it decides, nope, too much. And you might feel like you must memorize nearly 1,000 words just to ask for a coffee. That's a big myth. So fluent speaking isn't having the most complex vocabulary. Rather, it's being comfortable with the simplest words and having them fire off automatically. So when you want to say something, the right words should pop into your mind instantly. And you should be able to build sentences with basic words in English. So there is no need to chase those long complicated words. So today I am handing you the most 100 super functional English words that will help you speak English fluently. You only need to know these 100 words to begin speaking English swiftly, confidently, and with anyone. So I have grouped them for you in a simple, powerful system. So don't see them as a vocabulary list because they are not. They are not the vocabulary list. Think of them as your conversation toolkit, guys. We all have toolkit for DIY, right? This is your toolkit to start speaking English fluently. And as I always remind you, stick around till the end of this video for the bonus tip. So you have got the mouth rule coming up if you are curious. So hang on guys, we are skipping all the dull background stuff and going straight into the words, alright? And remember, stay with the video till the finish because we have got the full 100 words coming. And these 100 words will help you talk in English fluently, confidently and naturally. So let's kick off with part 1, okay? And here we are gonna talk about connectors. Alright? Do you speak English like a robot? I go home, I sleep, I work, I wake up. Sound familiar? When you speak every sentence in isolation, it doesn't feel like conversation. It feels like a checklist. We need to link those statements. The words that do this linking are called connectors, and they are the glue of fluent speech. Without them, you sound robotic. For example, I work, I go home, I sleep. Weird, right? Is it weird, right? It sounds mechanical. If you want to speak continuously and naturally in English, you need these connectors. So now, here in this connector section, I have arranged them into 3 groups, alright? The first group, why? Type connectors, words that help you explain reasons. For example, because, so, however, although, unless. Example, I am going to give you the example with this connectors. So that you have seen the connectors because, so, however, although, unless. Now here I am going to give you an example. Although I am drinking tea now, I love coffee. Or I couldn't come to the party because I was exhausted. Now here I am going to talk about the second group is when. Type connectors, okay? Words that talk about time. For instance, when, after, before, while, since, then. For example, once I finish, then I'll relax. Now here is the third group, that is listening connectors for adding items. Words like or, also, as well as, either, both, next. For example, I like pizza and also pasta. Next up is a connector challenge, guys. Speak these sentences aloud, inserting a connectors, alright? For example, I can't go to the party, I have to work, you could say, I can't go to the party because I have to work. Now try. I will call you dash dash I forgot. Insert a connector and say it out loud. Okay, out loud. Mastering these connectivities will instantly make your English smoother and more natural. Now here I am going to talk about the part 2 of this video. This is simple powerful verbs. Now we move on to the verbs that you use every single day. The high utility action verbs. And these 25 verbs carry about 90% of your everyday conversations. So if you master these, you have already nailed the bulk of what you speak each day. So forget the overly complicated verbs, okay? And focus on these everyday useful ones. So I am going to tell you, we start with am, is, are. Then the list have, get, make, do, go, take, say, see, look, come, need, find, feel, use, give, tell, call, put, keep, let, help, start, show. So here is a fun fact, guys. The verb get is among the most powerful because it changes meanings everywhere. You can get a job, okay, get tired, get coffee, get home. So here I am gonna share you the practice tip, alright. One of these verbs today, repeat it once to yourself. Then create your own sentences using it. Simple but effective. Alright, these are the effective ones. If you will do the practice, you will definitely speak fluently in no time. Now here I am going to talk about part 3, that is the describers game. Alright, when I say describers, you probably guess these are the words that let you share how you feel or what you think. They reveal your personality. We are focusing on an opinion. Feeling words, and they are two categories, that is opinion and value. So good, bad, important, different, possible, sure, right, wrong, real, only, mean, easy, hard. Guys, try making a sentences with any of those, alright, and let me know in the comments. Now I'm gonna talk about feeling and state, okay, that is happy, sad, tired, excited, busy, ready, fine. Now pick an object around you and describe it with one of these words, okay. For example, this camera is important, or learning English is hard but surely possible. So say it out loud. Your voice should show emotion. Now here I am gonna talk about part 4, and part 4 is related to time travelers and location hunters. Okay, so these are short words but they handle big jobs like telling when and where. Time words like when and location words like where. So words like in, on, at, off, to, for, with, about, under, over, through, across, near, against. Then words of frequency. Always, never, sometimes, often, usually, daily. For example, how often do you study? I practice English daily. Where do you study? I usually study at home, but sometimes I go to a cafe. Now it's your turn, guys. It's your turn. Create the things and let me know in the comment section. Now here I'm going to talk about the part 5, that is question answer derivers. This is the final part. Keeps your conversation alive. You can't ask a question, the talk can die. So you will need the question words. The famous 6 W's: what, where, when, why, which, who, and finally how. Then we have, qualifiers: very, quite, really, much, still, already, yet, ever, almost. And these add, nouns. For example, I'm really tired. So guys, so there you have the full 100 essential words, and we took the giant dictionary. Simplified everything into a fun and simple system. So do you want to learn how to use these 100 words per minute? Here is the tip, guys. The mouth rule. The mouth rule, which I am going to share you as a bonus tip. Every day pick one new word from the list, say it out loud and in different sentences. Alright, while you say it, make a funny face. Don't just think it, feel it. This forces the word from your memory into your speaking muscles. So consider this list your passport to English fluency, and I hope it makes a difference for your speaking, guys. And now for a bit of fun, comment below one of your favorite words from this list and use one of our new connectors to explain why. For example, my favorite word is a smile because it makes me happy. So if you are truly committed to speaking English fluently, confidently and enjoying every moment, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe it. So we are building fluency together. So thank you so much for watching, guys. This is Shalima signing off. Take care and speak English with confidence.